Welcome! Today we'll look into how our gut's microorganisms interact with our diet to potentially cause obesity. The objectives we will learn today are the definition of the gut microbiota and obesity, explaining how gut microbes can influence body weight, and discussing and reviewing the Canada's Food Guide recommendations. To get us started, let's look into an analogy of gut microbiota. So imagine a farm ecosystem. This is our gut microbiota. Different crops would be the diet, and these diets would feed different microbes, so the farm animals. Some farms produce more harvest, which is calories, for the landlord, which is the host or the person. Let's look into a definition of the topic. So, obesity is the BMI, body mass index, which is greater than 30 kilograms per meter squared. And the gut microbiota is basically the complex community of bacteria, viruses, and archaea in our intestines. So, sugar-sweetened beverages and obesity. Unlike solid foods, sugary drinks add calories without reducing hunger. That's why even small daily servings can lead to gradual weight gain. Canada's Food Guide recommends water as the best hydration choice over SSBs and other beverages. Looking into how the gut microbiota influences obesity, so research shows that gut microbes can make us extract more calories from food and influence hormones that control hunger while also affecting how and when we store fat. Looking into the mechanisms for this, there is energy absorption, which is basically certain bacteria harvest extra calories for fiber, and appetite regulation. Microbial metabolites affect hunger hormones, fat storage, which is changes in lipid metabolism, and inflammation, which is an imbalance leading to low-grade inflammation. The relevance of this is gut microbes mediate the relationship between what we eat and how our bodies respond. Both dietary quality and microbial health matter. Therefore, managing microbiota through diet or probiotics is a growing area of research for obesity. Environmental and dietary factors. So, diet strongly shapes microbial diversity. So, having a high fiber food supports beneficial bacteria growth. While looking into Western style diets, this doesn't really support it because it's usually full of low fiber and high sugar or fat. This reduces microbial variety, promoting obesity. However, with that being said, there is a myth of people thinking that microbiota variety means a healthy gut. That's not true. So, to be sure of a healthy gut, you actually have to go through many further examinations in order to have an accurate result. Looking into a study performed by Verdum et al. So the study had 28 participants, lean and obese, aged 19 to 54, with a BMI ranging from 18 to 60. The first measure was fecal microbiota, so the ratio/biomass of bacteroidetes versus firmicutes. And the second measure was blood C-reactive protein, so CRP, which was a marker of systemic inflammation. The results were that the data show a statistically significant difference in the bacteroidetes. There was a higher CRP in obese participants, suggesting increased systemic inflammation linking to obesity. The major limitation was that we could not establish temporal order or causality. So we don't know if microbacteria changes caused the obesity or if obesity altered the microbiota. Confounding remains possible. Key takeaways were that we have to keep track of our food consumption, support microbial diversity with plant-based meals. The microbiota in our gut can help or hinder health, which may lead to obesity. These are the references used throughout this video. and the references for images. Thank you so much for watching.